What sort of animals does this man have? Rabbits? No, he doesn't have rabbits. Giraffes? Well, he might have giraffes, but they don't get a mention in this story. Sheep? Yes, he has sheep. 100 sheep, including Cecil. One day, Cecil was daydreaming. Boring, boring, boring. All I do is hang around with the sheep, eat grass, wander down to the river for a bit of a drink, and eat more grass. Maybe I could run away and get a bike? Or join a band? Cecil looked right. Cecil looked left. He jumped over his rock and hid. From behind the rock, he snuck behind the tree. And from behind the tree, he ran over the hills. To the mountains. Yes, the mountains! He reached the mountains and discovered they were high and steep. Cecil was not deterred. He began climbing, higher and higher. And it got steeper and steeper. And steeper. He climbed and climbed until he couldn't climb up and he couldn't climb down. Cecil was stuck. He sat on the edge of the ledge and started thinking, I could shout for help, but what will happen if the shepherds find me? He might whack me with a big stick. Crack! Then grab me by the leg and drag me home. Bump, bump, bump. And tie me to a tree without any dinner. Back home, the shepherd was counting his sheep. 1, Terry. 2, Kevin. 3, Bronian. 4, Lucinda. 96, Meredith. 97, the other Meredith. 98, Amir. 99, Emil. Cecil is missing! The shepherd ran to the rock and found hoof prints leading behind the tree. He ran behind the tree and found hoof prints leading over to the hills. To the mountains. Yes, the mountains. The mountains were high and steep. The shepherd climbed higher and higher, and it got steeper and steeper. Well, when he thought he couldn't climb any further and wasn't sure if he could climb back down, he heard a noise. Cecil was saved. What did the shepherd do? Did he whack Cecil with a stick? Crack! No. Did he grab Cecil by the leg and drag him down to the mountain? Bump, bump, bump. No. He was so glad that he'd found his lost sheep that he put Cecil on his shoulders and carried him home. When they got home, did the shepherd tie Cecil to a tree without any dinner? No. Instead, he threw a huge party and everyone stayed up past their bedtime. Cecil, the lost sheep, had been found.